How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Hydroneer. Welcome to basically let me just check my settings out because I've been messing around with a few things. I need to turn everything off because everything's a little bit different now, right? So I need to keep my alerts on, my microphone's on, my panels on. Yep, okay, that's good. So chat screen, that's the audio, Spotify, done. Fantastic. So everything should be working. That's all good. The reason why is just because, well, new camera, new everything, and it's all good. Anyways, today I'm actually going to be testing out a little thing that I've been writing up. Now, no one's yet attempted the £1 million run. That was almost dangerous. Stay. Now, no one of yet has tested the £1 million run, and the reason why is because since the game has been changed, it's all a little bit like dodgy. Because obviously you have to earn Cloutium to get to a certain point and everything else. Then it's a little bit it's a bit slow. How you doing, guys? Thank you very much for kicking by so early. Basically, I've written up a sort of little strategy to try and figure out if it's possible to do $1 million quickly again. Now, it's going to be a little bit dodgy because we can only go down to a certain depth before we hit nothing, because we can't go any deeper than tier 1 because of the tier system now. I want to see how long it's going to take to get $1 million. Now, I probably won't get it in this run, but it gives me a good idea to sort of figure out how we're going to go. So I'm going to click on testing run now. I'm going to turn off creative mode, and I've got an hourglass already set up, so we're all good. Let me just pop into the mainstream. All good. Right, so my hourglass is over here. So the steps I'm going to be taking are like sort of how I would normally start, like to get like X amount and X amount and so on. But then step 3 is to earn like 1800 quid and get myself over to mildew like ASAP, and then just dig out from there. So yeah, as I said, it's just a testing run to see if it all sort of works and flows as good as it can do. That's just the hope, really. So yeah, I'm going to be taking off, obviously, where are we up to? Like 2 minutes off this run, and I'm just going to be testing it out tonight. So that's all I'm doing. Not really doing anything else. If anybody has questions and bits and pieces, then yeah, feel free to ask. It's all good. But I'm going to be doing this as quickly as I possibly can because of, obviously, what this is. No one's really done this since Landon, because Landon did it in an hour. I don't think it's possible to do it in an hour anymore, but we'll see how things go, basically. So I need to do like, is it 6 to 10? 7 to 10 buckets of dirt. And there goes my pad of paper. My pad of paper is on the floor. Oh, the world is coming to an end. But it's been one of those days. How you doing, guys? Right, so that's bucket number 2. But yeah, I just want to see if all the math works out. Like, what I've roughly come up with in my head. I'm guessing that the devs still haven't fixed the problems with hydroneer. They're fixing the problems with hydroneer. Apparently the truck has been an absolute arse. So it's given me a little bit of time to sit here and think, actually, like trying to figure out what I can do and where I can go, and does this work and does that work. So it's given me a little bit of time to actually just chill out and sort of even just like play casually. Really, it's been quite nice, actually. But yeah, the main problem with the main problem with the game now is the truck. Even though they put a fix in to sort of fix the truck, it's still not 100%. So one of the devs has actually been talking with the some of the workers on PUBG and Halo, which is quite big. You know, for a small indie game like this to have like that access to some pretty big resources to try and figure out what the actual problem is with the physics. Now, if we had physics like the Warthog, we would be amazing. But obviously, we haven't got physics like the Warthog. We have the physics like the Warthog's dirty brother. Just like, gonna go this way now, and then it's just like upside down. So yeah, apart from that, it's all good. I can't remember how many buckets I've done. I think one more should do it. I think. I need about 150 coins. We'll take it. I'm okay. I had a bit of a walk to the library today, turn off, and then I walk home, and my legs are still hurting. Ah, dude, I have my massive sympathies. Thanks for even just kicking by. It's most appreciated. 240. So we must have about 10. That's all good, right? So next thing is, oh crap! I dropped my pad. It always gets laggy around that waterfall, doesn't it? It seems to be working all right. I'm watching the stream back as I play. Yeah, it seems to be all right. Okay, so next on the agenda is 6 to 8 buckets at depth. So I'm gonna need my. Well, I'm probably not gonna need my cart for this. So I need one of those. I need one of those, and one of those. 138, fantastic. You're welcome. I needed the exercise. Yeah, I gotta be honest. When I've got the kids' TV working, because currently I'm waiting for the legs to turn up, and I'm waiting for a remote to turn up. I'm gonna get back. I'm going back into the whole fitness thing as well, because I'm a fat bastard. Look what I can do, basically. And it's got to a point that, I mean, the thing is with it, I haven't put any since like we got out of the whole like lockdown thing. I haven't put any more weight on, which means whatever I'm doing, even though sometimes I overeat, sometimes I don't overeat, I'm sort of balancing myself out. Probably not the best way to do things, but it's got to a point where I'm able to sort of do this quite happily and know that I'm not putting any weight on, which is good. That means I'm balancing my mind out, which is all right. And then occasionally I'll have bad days, but then I'll have good days. But on those bad days, I want to start the day off with 25 minutes worth of exercise that I can genuinely just pull out my arse and be like, yep, I can do this. And that's the plus side to, I'm restarting the T25 because it helped last time. Like the motivation, that even though it's a DVD, the motivation was really good to be there. So definitely got to get my bum into that again. So that's where I'm going. Going down, 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 down. That's bedrock. Right, okay, cool. So what we need to do, we just need to open up this cave a little bit. Just so I can put things down like spades and buckets and bits. Doesn't even have to be accurate, it just has to be enough room to wiggle. Right, so I need a set of stairs to get out, basically. All good, right. Go, go, go. Good afternoon. Right, let's do this. So this should be like 6 to 8 buckets worth, well 6 to 10 buckets worth of gold, or digging stuff at least. And it should be enough to get like the next bit of equipment, which is pipeline. And that's all good. And basically, I'll put the bucket. And then from there, I should have enough on me to do like the basics. But the problem with like not having an actual staircase is, yeah, I can't get out properly. New run, where am I planning? Oh, I'm not really planning. So I'm sort of planning out a run. No one's done it since the update. And it's the $1 million drop. So that's where I'm basically aiming for. I'm aiming for $1 million. But I'm just making sure that the steps are the right ones I need to go to. I wrote down a plan of like what I would need at certain points of the game. But then the idea is to basically go, right, okay, so I need to do this, 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 and this. And then hopefully this will get me onto this point, and then I can just blitz it. And I will do this run live. So when I get around to actually sort of like making sure that all the points are right. So if that makes sense, I'm basically doing like it's almost like a warm-up for a... It's not like a marathon, because marathons are exhausting. But this is like, I would say, like a gaming marathon. Because the million thing hasn't been done since 1.6. I can't remember when Landon did it. But whenever he did it, it was like the fastest run anybody's ever done a million in. It was 58 minutes. Now, I don't think I'm ever going to get that high because, well, it's 2.0. Things are a little bit different with this game now. So whatever time I set would be the fastest time on hydroneer. So I'm just making sure that I've got all the steps right. I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. And we go from there. That's all it is. So it's more just a dry run, but no time. So this is buckets number 5 and okay, big thing, make sure steps are a little bit bigger. Those who smelt it dealt it. Yeah. Make sure steps are a little bit bigger. We're all good there. Right. There's a little bit of clouting in there as well, so that helps towards the final total. So now I need to take this. We need to put this in the shop. I'm not 100% sure, Angry. What you're saying is someone farted and you... No. So yeah, it's just prep work, basically. SMOSG, thank you very much for kicking by. But yeah, I want to see if this is the right way I would need to go. So I've written down things that I would need if I'm going to be just moving straight forward and doing this and doing that. So that's quite a lot of money after like 6-7 buckets. That's quite good. So that's 800. That's almost enough to buy mildew right now. But I need to get stuff first. I need 1,800 quid. This next lot of stuff I'm actually going to be buying is £384. Which is all the pipe work I need, basically. Right, so that's that. And then we need one of those. Drop it. Bastard. Yeah, right. So I need 10 straight pipes. And I actually built the machine that I'm going to aim for as well. Just to get an idea of how much everything cost. I'm looking forward to learning your process. No, that's alright. Yeah, mainly it's just like trying to do things fast. That's really all it is. How many am I up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd say 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 1 T-pipe and 4 elbow. The elbow pipes I'm not even going to be using in this build. I'm actually getting there for later. But I'm getting them now, so I don't have to buy them later. How am I doing? I'm doing good. Thank you very much for asking. So this should be 384 quid. There we go. 384. Awesome. Right, so we got around 480, 500 left-ish, roughly. So it's not too shabby. Right. I can't move any faster than this, so it's all good. Right. First off, intake pipe. So I'm aiming for... Where's my hole? There's my hole. I need to aim for about there. That's an elbow. I don't need that yet. So yeah, I'm using a new keyboard as well, which is weird. So it's a bit more clicky for me because it's a mechanical. But it's like I finally got a proper keyboard. After buying like proper pieces of crap my entire life, finally got myself one that's like it's not massively expensive, but it actually feels like a decent keyboard. I went with the Rocat Pyro, if anybody's actually interested. I will update my parts list and bits and pieces in the description at some point. I just haven't got around to it. I will, so don't worry. Right, that's elbow, that's elbow, that's elbow. I can go on it. Elbow, elbow, elbow. Right, and now. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. But there we go. I'll get my money when I go back. We need to put. Oh, okay. I'm not sure why it's lagging. Oh, maybe it's the water. I don't know. I think I might be too close to the edge. Right. Oh, I can't move. Right, under. Let's go. I would say that's probably too far over. Oh, come on. Right, we need to go over one more pipe. Oh, it's random. It never gets any easier. In the great words of George Clooney from South Park. Right. Okay. That will work. That will do. I'll go up the hot. Yeah, well done. Right. Now I need my pans. Now I need the brush. Now I need to get my other pan because I left it in the shop. That's going to be fun. Is it a little bit laggy for you guys by any chance? Am I just seeing something? Laggy? Not laggy? Maybe? Maybe not? Don't know. Right, so I need 1,400 quid. Or maybe 1,500 depending. Right, I'm going to put my money next to here because I know that's there then. Oh, smeggy now. I bet I've only got 9 pipes, haven't I? I bet that's the problem. Fangs Beggar, how you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bloody... Huh? I bloody knew it. I bloody... Go up the bloody stairs, you bloody... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I only got 9 pipes. That is that's a... Yeah. I must have only bought 9 pipes when I was working this out then, because I'd put that up one more. Oh, that's a bit annoying. It's so chill watching you play. I love it. Ah, it's all good. Thank you. A little laggy. Okay. Seen you from Dre. Thought I'd stop by. Oh, thank you very much for kicking by. Most appreciated. Right, I left my pickaxe down here. What's the 1 million run? So The 1 million run started as a little challenge that we put together in 1.3, I think it was. And basically the idea is to try and earn £1 million from playing the game. And the fastest one wins. That's the whole thing about it. The problem with the fastest one now is that because the game's changed, no one knows how long it takes to get to 1 million anymore. And I figured I'd run through the steps to see what is needed to be able to make this run again. I worked out a rough idea and a rough plan of what I need to do. The idea now is to just... It's almost like a dry run. I'm making sure that the steps I'm taking are the right ones. And then at some point I'm just going to do it. It's just a challenge. That's all this is really. The fastest I did it was... Because I just did it with ram drills. I did it in 4 hours. But I was just using ram drills to do the whole thing. I wasn't using anything else. So that was a big thing. Like the fastest actual time though to actually do it was 1 hour 58 minutes, which is mad if you think about how fast that is to go from 0 to 1 million. But yeah, that's the plan, is to just basically see if it's possible to do it again in this day and age of this game, and see where we go. What's up, dude? There is, but well, no, there's no wallet. There's no wallet for a mod, unfortunately. All cash though. If you go back to like early days, used to actually go into a wallet. Back on 0.08, I think it was. All money used to be done in British pound coin. And it used to sit at the top of the screen. It was like, yeah, we actually have a wallet. But yeah, apart from that, that's where I'm going with this. I'm not doing any like builds and stuff tonight. I was going to, but then I was like, well, you know what? I don't really. I think it's just because I've been playing Raft for the last few days. Like building's fun and all, but my god, all I've done for the last few days is build stuff, and I think I just need to dig. You know, I've had my sea legs ripped from underneath me, and now I'm back on land. Have you played Project Zomboid? I don't know. I haven't played it. No, I think I own it. I just haven't played it. Actually, give me a second. Let me just check my Steam library. I think I've got it. I still have it. I just haven't played it. Yeah. Oh no! I just dropped myself. Good. Oh yeah, Raft's good, man. If you want to play it, it's chill. I'd say like the first 2 hours of that game will piss you off, because it's all about like you're starting off with basically nothing, and you've got to get like X amount of stuff before you move on. But as you're moving on, you're just drifting through the ocean. The first thing you do is literally go for broke on food and water, and then that's it. Where's my money? I had 400 quid sitting there. Oh, I know where it is. Yeah, so there's there's a little bit of a tutorial, but not too much. So the way that I played it was, I haven't even started the main story. I've basically already shark-proofed my raft, and I'm good for food and drink at the moment. That's literally all I've done in that game. I have blitzed it. Now I can start playing the game. It took me, what, stream time? About 9 hours to do what I've done. So which isn't bad. Actually, the timing on that's not too shabby. 9 hours is about average for I'm waiting for things to happen in games. So yeah, about 9 hours, 10 hours maybe. At that point, you can get yourself a half decent setup and sort of get yourself shark proofed as well. Or if you want to cheat a little bit, you can use like WeMod, and they've got a couple of mods on there that you can sort of like pause time. Well, pause, yeah, one hit kill on the shark. You can put on like infinite oxygen, that sort of thing, if you're going underwater. But I wouldn't recommend them. They're just there just in case you get stuck, really. But it's a good game. I've really enjoyed it. Because I've streamed it the last, what, 3-4 days, like for a couple of hours a time, I'm like, I want to take a day off, and then I might go back to it on like Tuesday. I've got to do a tip run on Tuesday, then I'm coming home, and I'm probably just going to stream for a good like 5 hours. Because the house, I'm slowly but surely throwing more and more things away. And it's just getting nicer. It's getting a lot more decluttered. Get a sail. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty though, you don't even need a sail to start. Like, you just, when you're drifting at whatever way the current's flowing, so you're always going to pick stuff up. But yeah, good game. Very, very good game. Story, as I said, I haven't touched the story yet. I've been watching Diesel play it though. So I've been sort of spoiling it for myself by watching him play. I have raft. Everyone has raft. Tutorial, I would say there's a couple of people who have done tutorials in the past for raft, but I wouldn't say they're like completionist style. They're like, this is what you should be doing to start with, and like literally the first thing you should do, water and food. See how things been. Things that have been, I want to say ropey, and the reason why I want to say ropey is just because of kids' attitudes and basically throwing crap everywhere, and you know, just being kids. I mean, yes, they are kids, but the last few days have, I don't know, for some reason it just feels like they've been worse than normal, and like the stress has been horrible. But apart from that, it's all right. Fun game, something we would like. Yeah, I mean, it's an alright little game. Oh, I can't do that one. Drop the goddamn brush, would you? Yeah, it's because I'm running this new camera, and the downside to this camera is I can't take it out of 60 FPS mode, which is a bit strange, unless I can, and I'm just not looking properly. Give me a sec. Let me just see if I can actually find it in the bloody settings. Hotkey. Don't know if that's going to do anything different. I'll put it down to... Oh, now would be a really good time to do an advert according to YouTube. Yes. But yeah, apart from that, we're alright. Satisfactory I like, but Satisfactory you need time. Satisfactory is more complete. I would say I like Satisfactory. My downside to Satisfactory is, number one, it would take me a billion years to do anything because I'm such a gormless moron. But the other plus side to me is I would sit there for hours and hours and hours and hours making sure my conveyor belts are all sorted out, because those bad boys, they have to be straight and working properly. They're not allowed to have like bad points. The amount of times I redid my entire thing for the Fixmas thing was ridiculous. So I learned from my mistakes on that one and was just like, yeah, I've spent enough time messing with this conveyor belt, we'll be okay. So for me personally, I prefer Satisfactory. but that's just because that's my preference, you know. My main issue is, like I said, it's just one of those like, yeah, well, you know, it's time. I don't have time. Right, let's see what's that. So this always stutters when you go past this. It always stutters, always. When you get past it, where are we at? Like here, we're all right again. Right. 1966. Right, okay, cool. So okay, cool. I need to get my stuff out the bottom. Where are we at? Half an hour? Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do it in this amount of time again, but it's going to be quicker than it was last time. I missed the blueprints. I think they're coming back. They're just not just yet, you know. I know Max wants to put in some sort of progression system and a few other bits and pieces, but we don't know. So currently, this is the new version of the truck. It's still a little bit wonky. So again, beta testing the truck tonight, basically. Ah, no, no, no. Oh, bollocks. I didn't want to be down here. Still not played Satisfactory. Mate, it's... I'm going to be honest. If you like automation games, then you'll be alright with it. But, I mean, you're... I don't know. Do you like sim games? I can't remember, Dan. I've never really... honestly, I mean, I know we've got like a shared passion for like Sega. But I'd never know if you'd actually play like things like Satisfactory. Because it takes a lot of freaking time. And a lot of weird effort as well. It's one of those you have to be sort of invested games, you know. Be prepared to put like 300 hours into it and just only play that for a little while. No, Dan. That's what you get for parking next to a hole. I'm gonna need this. Don't fall down the hole again. Gonna need this. Right. Alright, cool. Let's go. We're going to Bridgeport. Yeah, it is a time thing. By the way, the reason why it's laggy is because the amount of stuff that's in the back of the truck. It's not the full game. It's just this truck. Got a Steam Deck. Oh, cool. Yeah. I suppose it would be alright on Steam Deck. I wouldn't see a massive problem with it. Right, let's see if we can break the game anymore. So currently, yeah, the truck's a little bit beta-y. It's a little bit floaty. It sort of slides when you don't want it to slide. And it causes so much lag. Right. Okay, so my list says... I need 6 bits of concrete. This is where I'm going to break the game a little bit. 2. Oh, balls. I know what I didn't do. 3. 4. 5. 6. 2 bits of flooring. And 7 stairs. Single stairs only, not doubles. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 287. Is there anything else I need there? Okay. The only thing I didn't buy was a harvester, which, yeah, that's a little bit annoying because now I have to go back and get one. So I need to get to mildew quick. Sorry if it lags. Well, no, the truck is. So we're in 2.0.6 now. The downside to the truck is this, like, it will just start burying itself in the floor randomly, and it gets a bit touchy. It doesn't like it very much, and it causes a lot of lag as well with the stuff in the back. Stop. Right, cool. Right, put my brakes on. All good. Next. So let's get all this stuff out. I don't like doing this, but brain works like this. Brain has to do things like this. Let me just turn. It's just easier. Oh, balls. I need that. Screw it, we're going to go back and get my harvester now. It shouldn't have too much lag in it. Good evening, Lala. How you doing? The truck needs a dump option. I completely agree. We need, like, just to push a button and it all just falls out the back then. Yeah, like a dump truck. That'd be... Yeah, that I'd support that. So yeah, I forgot to buy my harvester, so that's a big. Did I put down a set of tool bags as well? I don't think I did. So we got 1,600 left. Right, we can actually afford it, I suppose, but we need this. I didn't opt to put in this, but no, I didn't. That's 540, that's fine. Cool, awesome, let's go. So I'm not actually using the harvester just yet, but I needed to get it because after I've done this bit, I ain't coming back here. I'm staying in Bridgeport, and I've only got one more trip left in me before I do it. Used to be able to stop stuff inside there. Yeah. Yep. It's all changed now, man. It really has. See, the thing is, right, I like this camera. I really do. But, genuinely, I think it's only going to be good for, like... I think it's only going to be good for doing videos. Any indication when the plans on fixing the truck? They're actually being fixed now. I'm actually, right now, physically beta testing the truck. It seems to be alright. It's just a little bit, it's just a little bit laggy. Because they're fixing all the physics and stuff, and it's just a little bit annoying. It seems to be working alright, though. Better than it was, I don't know, a couple of days ago. A couple of days ago, us testers, we were just like, yeah, it's still not working properly. What do you mean? Well, it seems to have been going the wrong way. Or like power sliding was putting the wheels into the floor, that sort of thing. It was just like, this is still broken. Not sure why I bought my buckets with me, but okay. Right, so the main reason why I bought stairs is because I need to dig in a straight line. The problem with digging in a straight line is this place is off tilt. Bit late to the party. What is the million run idea? So the million run idea is something we made up a few years back when hydroneer was. We were trying to find ways of keeping hydroneer sort of like fresh, and the idea was it was like, well, you know, we need goals, we need things to do. And it was like, okay, what about like who can get to like this much coin fast enough? And it was like, actually, that's not a bad idea, and that's where it all started to carry on. Have a good one, Dan. Enjoy yourself, mate. And yeah, if you pick up Satisfactory, you know, you can play multiplayer as well. So if you've got any friends that want to play, go for it. But it's a good little game. Don't worry about it. But it's just very time consuming. Come on, game, don't die on me now. I think it's actually crashed. Oh, there we go. It's been doing this as well during the beta, but that's because I've got mods installed as well. Because I was testing the mods for other people, and certain mods work, and then certain mods didn't. I was like, okay, I'll keep them installed, but I think they're causing a little bit of a freezing issue. Factorio is a good game though. I haven't played it myself, but there's very few like negative reviews about it, so it's generally a good game. I like it when you look into a game's like when you look into the game review section, they're just like, this is positive. It's like, oh, finally I found something that's going to be good for me. So I need to get to the bottom of this plate, and the reason why is because once you hit like water, it's more money down here. Like mildew is always going to be good for like earning cash, always. The downside is that it's in 3 tiers now. It used to be like you could get to the bottom and be like, hey, I'm earning a shed ton of money. Now you have to put a ton of effort into it just to like, yeah, the joys of. That looks like where we should be. Right, let me get the rest of my ladders. Well, stairs, sorry. Ladders are in this game. You can get the mod for ladders now. Give me a sec, I'll just turn the main light on. Who was that? What is the best plot? That's depending on what you want. There isn't... It depends on the build you're going for, really. It doesn't... for my preference is South Hope. I like South Hope. South Hope's like my home in this game. It's where I always go. It's where I always build because it's the biggest plot, you know. And it's got good depth to it, good size at tier 3 as well, and it's all good. If you want smaller builds, then, you know, Mildew's ideal for you. If you want like a snowy one, and there's lots and lots and lots of different builds now, you know. And they're not all limited to like, oh, this one's better because it's got more in it. It's now down to where you want to go. Right, let me just expand this out. Just need to pull this out a bit further. What's up, Hunter? Thank you very much for kicking by. Right, I think that's more than enough of what we need. Right. I'm going to need that. And I'm going to need that. And for now, I'm probably just going to need... where's my elbow pipes? Fudge! I know exactly where they are. They're on the back of my bloody cart. TJS A-B. Thank you very much for kicking by, buddy. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for subscribing. It's all good. South Hope is great for access, Bridgeport, and the ice pit. Yeah, so if you want one that's close to the shops, like, you know, South Hope, definitely. If you want to be close to like the creating stuff, then yeah, Ice Helm's really good. Ice Helm actually, I've seen people play on Ice Helm. I don't mind it. It's good for expansion and stuff and like height build, but like it's because it's too dark for me. I don't want to be down there. My brain just went into spaz mode because it was like I've just remembered where I put pipes. As said, the truck's a little bit broken. Michael Faulkner, thank you very much for becoming a Tier 1 crew member. Oh, boom! Fist bump, sir. Thank you. There's a group of emojis down at the bottom you can use now for in chat. And, yeah, it's all good. Ah! I just found my 10th pipe. Oh, man. That means I did work it out properly. It just sucks. I had the right amount of pipes, I just didn't take it out of the cart. Ah, so I actually have 11 pipes. Fair enough. Yeah, it is feeling a lot better than last time. Like yesterday when I was testing this, the back, yeah, that's what it was doing. Where the back wheel was just sinking into the floor because of like, if you play on like a faster truck, you'll end up dipping in the floor faster, which is quite funny when you go around the corner and all of a sudden your whole truck's just lean. It's like, yeah, it's cool, and yeah, it doesn't work properly, but it's getting there. But out of every single bug in the game, this is literally the only thing that's stopping the 2.0.6 update. The truck. Because the truck is just, it's just a beast. Right. So now we've got what we need. So I'm going to need one of those. So I have a plan. Just have to get stuff off the back of the truck. So we need 2 of these and 1 at the bottom. And then the rest of this stuff I'll be taking down as I go. Right, let's go. Oh, I need my spade as well. Give me a sec. Where's my spade? There's my spade. Off we go. Right, let's set up, shall we? We need this down here. In the water. That'll do. Interesting. Where's my pickaxe? Let's see if we can... Oh yeah, I think there's a problem with this. Screw it, that'll do. I'll probably get away with just doing this then. I do. Right, I'm going to need my brush. Where to put my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? There's my brush. Cool. Brush. Right. Oh, you smeghead. Robert Gidling, thank you very much for kicking by, buddy. Yes, right, okay, we've done that. Screw it. Don't need this in there then. All this just now. Max and Itchy Rock. It's not right. So Itchy's been doing bits and pieces, but it's mainly the actual. Like, there's a lot of people working behind the scenes now for this game instead of just Max. Oh no. Literally trying to find my brush every time I do this is really hard. Right, so my next goal for money is quite a bit, 3,000 something. I suppose what could be done at this point is, because I'm working this out in my head of like what I need, like I could go with simple like conveyor belt straight into a harvester and just go manual for a bit, which would be like the next best thing to do. Oh.
Because you maybe do a lot of like sort of like brighter colours, and that's a very nice natural colour. How dark it is very
nice. How to install mods. You need to install the HTML loader first, and then you can install any mod. There's a mods page, like in the main menu. You can pick up any mod off of that, but make sure you've installed the HTML loader first. Drop it!
yeah, it is a lot.
Bro. Sometimes this game you just want to punch it a bit. It's like I've literally cleared the roof. No, you haven't, because there's one tiny speck of dirt that is causing you trouble. Cool. I have no idea how much is in it, by the way. T-Baggins, thank you very much for subscribing. Much appreciated. Do you feel offended at the moment that people are having to go at people are teabagging in games? It's been a debate, isn't it? It's like, hey, teabagging it's sexual assault. apparently. Just started playing Hydroneer, and I just got to say your tutorials and content helps so much. Keep it Hydroneer. I will. Thank you very much for putting that out. It's much appreciated. I have no idea how much is in here. I think it's probably going to be about 700-ish. Could be wrong because I'm digging a little bit deeper than normal. Oh, 1,300. That's bloody good. Right, okay. That means with 1,300 quid, I can basically do the start of what I need to do. It's almost the start of the automation process for getting this done. But I need I need 2 conveyor belts. So I need to go in here first. Oh no, I've blocked myself out. Should be enough. That's all I need for a minute. Right, now we just need to get back, set up the rough bit at the bottom, and then we're good. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the channel, the live streams, the videos, or anything else I've been doing on this channel, hit that like button. Just smack it really hard. And if you don't like it, hit it twice. Right, so that's money there. That's money there. Cool, right. Put my pan there for a second. I'm going to need it in a bit. Stick that down there. That's alright. Okay, cool. So now I need... Oh, that's a good point. What do I need? Right, okay. We need to put in a very, very simple system. I'm not sure why I can't put a bloody intake in the floor though. Tell you what, that's really annoying. So I can put it on water, but I can't put it in the ground. That makes no sense, man. Like, at all. That's mad. I think hydrogen killed my computer. Yeah, it does that. Right. Right, so I need that. If I'm going to do it like this, I need that T-pipe. Actually, I don't need a T-pipe for this. I just need a corner. If this is upright like it is, then technically this should work. I mean, I'm saying technically because in my brain it shouldn't work, but being that I can't put a pipe, I can't put an intake pipe that far into the surface. It's all good. Oh yeah, your truck thing. Yeah, I do remember you, buddy. Don't worry. Yeah, at the moment the trucks are broken. They're just not fixed. Right, so that's going to go there. I need a block. Might need another block. Thankfully, I bought blocks. Right, next I need to extend out this hole a bit. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think, like, within this time, like, with Landon's run, he would have done it. Already, £1 million. So I might have to go back and watch his run to see what he did, because I can't beat it. Oh, for God's sake, go up. So you can't put anything in the floor. You literally just have to hope. Well, I hope this goes in. Yep, it does. Oh. So you see the difference in the dirt, the different colour? That's basically where tier 1 is turning into tier 2. So this dirt will come out a little bit greyer under the water because of where it lies. It's not quite tier 2, but it's nearly at tier 2, which is why it still works in the tier 1 harvester. Right. The worst part is knowing that I've got to pick all this stuff up.
Oh god. What?
Right, so there's that bit. Right. Now let's play lag. It's a fun game. What you do is you put as much as you can into a pan and get stuck, and then after that just run around and lag your way around like everywhere. So I don't know how much is in here, but now this should be enough, I'm hoping, to actually get the rest of my stuff. My little brother has game, but it's commie. Right, so I've already spent a little bit on a couple of bits and pieces, so that's not too bad. The main last things I need are like the furnaces, splitters, that sort of stuff. Jeebus, that was a good run. What was that? A couple of minutes worth of digging. I got 4,700. That's going to be good. Right, now we can finish the setup. It's going to be a bit laggy, but we'll be there. Right. Okay, so first off, I need 4 furnaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 anvil. 1 hammer. 1 mold. I know, I could have parked up around the corner. I could have parked up around there and I'd have been alright. Hammer done. Right, okay, so that's the manual stuff I need. Right, next is 4 crucibles. Cool. Mark that up on that. Did I allow for a set? Oh, actually, in all honesty, if I didn't, I didn't. But I didn't write them down. I should have bought this. So that should be on the list. Okay, cool. So that's that one bit. That's that, and that. Furnaces, anvil, hammer, mold, crucibles, done. Right, so I need 2 conveyors, 4 verticals, and 4 sorters. Okay. Right, done. Randomly epic, gifted 5 memberships. Boom to that man. Claim your memberships now, guys. Thank you very much, matey. You didn't have to do that, but that's most appreciated. Give that man a shout. Give him some love in the chat there, you know. Right, so I need 4 of these. Is this the normal one or the old one? That's the normal one, so I need 4 of these. Okay, cool. Three, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. We need 1 more conveyor because I already got one, and I'm gonna need that. Oh, come on. Needing my money. Still cost me the best part of $3,000, but we're all right. Oh, fudge it. Let's just stack it how we normally would. Now, it's going to get a bit laggy. It's going to get a bit horrible, right? That's just how it's going to be until we get back to the claim. I watched your raft stream earlier today. How you liking it? I'm really liking it, man. Actually, I had to take today off of raft because I'm gonna be honest. I spent a long time just poddling along on it, and it's like, okay, I'm doing all right, but I think I need to mess around. See, unfortunately, the truck is still a little bit broken when you overload it. Hence, how fast I'm traveling. It's like going in slow motion. It's painful. Yeah, so if anybody ever wants to do that again, you can do. You just hit the membership button underneath where it says that the $sign, and you can gift memberships and all the other stuff there. But I don't ever, you know, it's up to you if you ever want to do that. If you ever want to become a member or donate or anything, that's up to you, not to me. See what I mean? The truck is a little bit broken. And it causes this much lag, and there's not even really a lot there. Truly a sad day. But, it's just painfully slow, that's all. Back in my day, we didn't have to deal with this shite. Alright. Cool. Okay, so what I need to do down here is I need to run the belt underneath the harvester. Right, we're going to pop this here for now. I'm going to pop this here for now. It's going to be a bit crappy lag at the moment because there's too much stuff on the back of that truck. Let me just clean it out. It's literally the conveyor belts and all the amount of stuff that's in the back that's causing the lag. As you take more stuff out of the actual truck, it doesn't lag as much. It's like, I don't know, it's really weird, but it's like a staggered lag. Right, okay, cool. Let's start getting pipes downstairs. I need a few of these now. I mean, the plus side is I've sort of bypassed one of the problems that I was going to be having, which is I need to come off this with a T-pipe. I need to find my one T-pipe to rule them all, basically. I have one T-pipe and I've got to find it now. Where's my sodding T-pipe? Oh dear. Right, did I take it downstairs? Oh no, I think it might actually be down. Oh no, is it? Oh, there it is. Is that it? Oh, there you are. Right, T-pipe. I don't... The worst part is I need this to come off this way to go round the harvester. So I need that to go there. You know what? We could go through that way. Like I said, this is a dry run, but I'd like it to be a little bit faster, you know. Right, that'll do. Where's my pickaxe? So we are literally going to cut straight through this wall. It just takes too long to go out on my own. It takes too long. How is there water? Oh, this is this is mildew. The water is actually underwater. The water is underground. So it's because it's an aquifer. The water is under the ground. I know, it's funny, isn't it? Right. I think there might be enough space. Apart from the sodding roof. Right. Angry mob, grab a pint. Oh wow. Oh, somebody's got deep pockets. When I made that, Kerry had a little bit of a laughy fit. It was quite funny. Right. Her exact response to that, because it just goes, oh, somebody's got a deep pocket. She just went, you sound very gay right now. I was like, oh yeah, cheers. Right. So I need to put a court. Oh, right. No doubt. Just. Who disturbs my slumber? I haven't got enough corner pipe to do this anymore because of like extending the build the way it is. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Just chilling, man. Chilling. This is the worst part, having this done here.
Yeah.
I don't know why this doesn't work. Because this should work. I just don't understand it. So it's annoying me because it's like it shouldn't do that. So I need to put that on here, which means I'm going to need... This has got to come here. I need 2 more corner pipes. This is how annoying this is, right? I planned all this out, and for some obscure reason, the intake pipe doesn't do what I want it to. Have I just thought of another way of doing this? Maybe. No, I haven't. I'm sort of guessing at this point. Oh, go up the bloody stairs. Ah, right. So I need a corner pipe. The worst part is I literally need one, and I'm gonna have to buy a clouting one because have I got enough money for a clouting pipe? I think I've just got enough money for one clouting pipe. One clouting pipe to rule them all, basically. Michael VX, welcome to the chat, by the way. Yeah, clouting.
Yeah.
But they're like 700 quid each. I only need one. Just one. Just one. That's all I need. Just one sodding pipe. Maybe worth getting one more set of stairs. Nah, that'll be alright. Thank you very much for subscribing. B Castle. It's just that's all I need. Just the one. Just one. It's 220 for. It's 700 and something for the tank, so innit? That's where it is in my brain. It's like it's so expensive. Thing is, I don't need them, but it's because for so if this had worked the way that I needed it to, right? The intake wouldn't be where it is now. It wouldn't be floating. It would literally just be like, hey, it needs to be in the floor. Because in the floor, I was going to put a vertical into it so it feeds into the harvester. But it's not going to do that. It's going to be above. So I have to use a block to just sit on it as well. Which is, all of this is, it's just a little bit annoying just because there's one thing. Right, you go there for a second. And there we go, Ned. I did need another one.
Yeah.
Is there a way? Right, so if I plug that in there.
Yeah.
So this is what I mean. I didn't, maybe, give me a sec. Let me just move this around. Can I put this in deeper over here maybe? I don't, why won't this go in? It's supposed to, that's its job. I don't want to run back and get another one now. Right. I'm getting stopped by a bit of dirt. Right. As said, the annoying thing is I sort of worked this out, and then when I was able to put it together, it might just because I had build anywhere mod. I didn't have any mod. Did I have mods on? I can't remember if I had the mods on, but it may have been because I had like build anywhere mod on. Maybe. Which would have, it shouldn't have been. Now I'm thinking if I was doing it with mods on or not. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, here we go. We've frozen the game in for a minute. Just let it sort itself out. Let me grab a drink. All good. Oh, pardon me. Done. Right, that should be all the pipes I need. So, if I do this properly, I need to upgrade. I need to up that to 6 elbow pipes, not 4.
Yes.
Right. I will make a note of that.
Yes, I read that.
We're 1 hour 23 in. Landon would have already finished. Yeah.
And yeah, it's the way that the person deals with it and people are not happy. Look at that. You're just still 0.
Oh, I know what I need. I haven't got a saw.
Yeah.
I'm getting like all these things. I've just I need to buy this. I need to do that. I need to buy this. So these are things that I need to like. This is why I'm working all this out, right? Let me just write these down.
Yeah, but you know you get better coverage with 0. That's the thing.
1 saw,
Yeah.
6 elbow pipes. All right.
He probably does when he needs them, and that's about it.
Waiting for another hydroneer. Oh well, I'm on one now. Right. So now my intake pipe. I think this might cross the lines now. Oh, now it's not going to work at all, is it?
Yeah.
Right, I need my pickaxe. I need to take out more of the bloody wall. Where is my pickaxe? There it is. Right. Now, thankfully, the system in this works a little bit differently to older versions. So, technically, I was going to say I should. I can't look. See, that's weird. Right, so that's okay. That's going there, and then I need that. And now this goes this way through, and that's all good. Awesome. Right, let me just pop this down here for now. And then that is still going to be feeding that way in. Cool. There's a tiny bit of dirt. Right, there it is. Right, let's get my sorters. I need pipes. Right, and I need my pickaxe again. So the idea is to do this without mods, basically. Might be because of tier 2. No, tier 2 dirt is... This is tier 1. All of this is tier 1 stuff. This is the small side. This is why I'm still able to use the tier 1 pickaxe on it. Nah, it doesn't need it. I know this is going to sound like big-headed, but I've been playing this game for a couple of years. It's not that all this is tier 1 stuff. Doesn't matter about the piping, doesn't matter about nothing. It just matters where I am. Basically, tier 2 has a little problems with like pipes. They have to be at certain heights. They have to do this. They're not allowed to be too close to the roof. If they're too close to dirt, they might interact with problems. This, that, and the other. And it's just you have to clear out mass areas just to do certain things. Right. I am the one who knocks. Right, that one going there because of the wall. Fantastic. Right. We just learned this place existed. Da, 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 da. Right, so that's 2, 3 and 4. Cool. Almost. YouTube is still sitting again. Yeah, it's a good time if you have an advert. Have an advert. We need more money from you. Do as you're told. Oh, I don't want to. I'm good. Know what I mean? Right. Right, that's that bit done. Ah. Oh. I think my monitor's gone into like night mode. Because for some reason it almost feels like it goes a bit orange every now and then. It's like, yeah, I think you're going to sleep, aren't you? Like most people who watch this stream. Badumts. Yeah. Right. I need one more box on the floors. Right, that's cool. And then down, 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 down. I need to put this there. Pardon me. Right, next we need all my stuff. So need my floor. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 yeah. 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 Oh, you get. Where's my pickaxe? Ugh, I'm stuck in a epoxy wall. It's all good. Come on, a bit higher. There we go. We need one more. We need our last block set up. I think I've got one more. Right, I need this to be higher because I need to be able to get on the conveyor belt to put stuff on it. Do 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 do. I would say this is probably the longest bit, just trying to make a cave. Done, right. Right, I think we're done here. Carpal tunnel cave. Yeah, I would agree. It's doesn't do exactly like dreams to your wrist. Let's put it that way. Right. Nearly ready. So the first off idea is to basically put in a couple of chunks of dirt so we get gold, iron and bits and pieces, and then everything else just flows basically. And then from there it just works itself out really. I should have one more bit of concrete. I was going to say, yeah, I should have. Right, there's my one more bit. All good, all good, all good, all good. And then this goes on the end, because that's going to hold a pan. Good, 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 good. And now we're on to crucibles. Let's just roll these down the stairs. There you go. Gamers have awesome right pointer fingers and all. I'd say that our pointer finger is quite a strong like thing for us all on like gaming. Even in the state of like, you know, playing console games, you still got to have strong wrists. I need this. Need this. Everything is literally got to go down these stairs. Everything. I don't need my money. Money can stay there. I've got like 2 piles of cash. One at the shop and one here. Right. Now that's everything. Phew. Don't you dare give me that, huh? Do you know any ways to make it easy to serve texture using ice cream? No. I'm a hydroneer player, not a goddamn ice cream man, Jim. The only way I can serve ice cream is if I use hot water and a spoon. That's how I serve my kids ice cream. Or just take the whole tub and just eat it. Don't have to worry about anything then. Right, so that's all my equipment, everything I need, bits and pieces, fan-dabby-tastic. Now, I need to attach this to this. Oh, and now my pickaxe is in the way.
Yeah.
Right. So whatever that comes out as, it's a bloody ruby. The first thing that comes out is something I don't really need. He was doing the best. Dr. McCoy. No, I'm crap at doing impressions. Right, that should do it there. You gotta be joking. That's another. What are the actual chances? Right, I need my shards. Right, shard is like the. It doesn't matter which order I do this in, by the way. I remember. I gotta move that. Really have. I wonder. No, because that's not going to work, is it? Maybe. No, that's not going to work either. Oh, what this pissing... I hate these fucking adverts. Go and do one. All I've got is a vertical belt. I don't know, can I feed straight onto a vertical belt using a thingy? Honestly, I don't know, so we're just about to find out. You can't feed onto a vertical belt. That sucks. Right, okay. It just means I can't cut my stones. That's fine. Small price to pay for greatness. Ah, bollocks to it. How to stuff up Hybridsteel 2021. What the frack is it? Just so many little things. You're just like, what the hell is going on? There we go. That'll do. Right, iron's going in. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. All right. Now where's my spade? Jacob, thank you very much for subscribing there, buddy. Much appreciated. Right. And yellow rusty bird 1, thank you. Okay, I need a whetstone thingy.
Yeah.
It's in the back of my head. It's like, I need this thing. Right. Basically, I need a whetstone cutter for my stones. A little bit of clout would be nice as well. I got a few hundred hours on this game and never tried shoveling straight onto a harvester. Yeah, that happens. That's something that we came in 1.4, I think it was. When I basically had a fight with a with 13 Goliath drills to see who was faster. I'm faster than 13. I can't do 14, and that was at the time. So it was like, yeah. Whip it with a smoothie. Whip it like a tart. Right. Unfortunately, I need 2 bits of equipment. So, I need that. And I need this. The worst part is I'm going to have to buy a bloody cart. I don't want to, but I need to. So these are all things that I need to note down that I need that I didn't write down before. So I don't really need a cart though, but it's needed for what I need it for at the moment. But hopefully, when I actually go to do my run properly, I can. This will be easy to do. Right, now we're just going to do some digging. So 1 hour 45. It's not great. Can't you use straight instead of the last sorter? No, because the sorter would go into Cloutium and into... So the last sorter is mainly for Cloutium, but I haven't got any Cloutium to put onto the sorter. That's the downside. That's just how it is. If that makes sense, that's literally why. It's depending which ice cream you're referring to is awesome. So if you know how ice cream is made, you wouldn't eat specific brands. It hasn't put me off, but I'm always a little bit dubious about certain brands. It gets a bit grim, let's put it that way. If you start reading into how things are made. I really wouldn't. Because it's like, oh no, just ruined my life.
I'm reading a very much slow burn.
Right, where the fuck? Okay, cool. So basically, the last one here is for Cloutium, but I haven't got any Cloutium.
And basically everything's gone to shit. So it's sort of like the Wizard Gamma basically got rid of the Minister of Magic, and they're in charge. And no one likes that man. And then they're being in charge to make themselves work.
Oh, you mean like normal?
And basically, Hermione worked in the Ministry of Magic and then she had a breakdown, and that was too much. And yeah. And now
There you go.
Mum ended up going to
Oh, that's not Cloutium.
like all the training and taking him to life. He got married,
Let me just report this off.
but he's still the same mouthful.
It's really annoying, these bloody...
Yes, much less limited. Yes. And his wife and his dead wife had a chronic illness from birth. And he gave
Long hauler, if it comes through again,
treatment
just hit the sort of remove from channel. So much easier.
and died. And Draco's mum has a twin connection. And Hermione is the healer for Draco's mum. It's very much a slow burn, and basically Scorpius, Draco's son, is like the one book. And Narcissa is in charge of all of his stuff, and basically he's a
No!
but she's like Hermione's starting to pull him out of it, but pull him.
You don't have the remove channel option. Really? What? So you can't click the... If you click report... give me a sec. Report for pornographic and sexually thingy material. It should get rid of them. If not, I mean, delete them is fine. Thank you. Cheers, buddy. I just thought I thought you were able to remove like actual accounts or put them into like timeout. Oh yeah, can you actually time them out? Hello Ben Swadling, thank you very much for kicking by. Instead of like blending it for long periods of time, could you just do short bursts? It could do, but honestly, this is a little bit easier.
Yeah.
It's easier, if I'm honest, to just go as long as possible before you do a count up. I can time out remove my... Yeah, okay, so if you... if you time out, I can go from there, don't worry. Because chat is literally in the corner of my eye, so it's sort of... If it starts like bombing again, I sort of look at it and go, yeah. I got some cloutium, cool. No, I haven't. Where have I? There's no cloutium in there. I find with the lag, my game had to upgrade to cloud piping. Fair enough, but you're gonna have problems. I'm sorry, I feel... Oh, okay, you fixed the lag. Oh. So the problem with that like logic though is that if you keep... were you on tier 1 or tier 2 drills? That's gonna piss me off. Like, digging a cave sucks, right? Still no cloutium. You have a lot of loose rocks running around. No, just those ones. Everything else is in there. Still waiting for a bit of cloutium. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that brand before though, because I think it's an American thing only. I said I looked at it. It looked like a pretty cool case. It was it comes with 6 standard fans. They're 120 mil or 90 mil. But they weren't and it wasn't a bad case. But the thing is I've never heard of the brand, and I think it's maybe like, because I know America have got quite a few more brands than we have over here. So yeah, it looked like a really cool case. There was one thing that I watched one of the video reviews, and someone said that after a couple of hours the RGB and the strips sort of like they just went white, and I was like, right, I think you need to reset your RGB settings. Give me a sec. See, I'm on the case, don't worry. Right, give me a second. What we're going to do is I'm going to see how much all this is worth. So we're probably going to have to make some blacksmith soup. Why don't you take the free drill? Because it's not free. You have to pay for it. And I dig faster than the drill. So the thing with like the drill and stuff is that it digs really slow, and that's another thing that I would have to sit there and just go, alright, okay, I'm gonna have to do this. Is there literally a bit of dirt just there in the scenery? It's quicker by hand. Yeah. A tier 1 drill will only drill at maximum pressure. Because I'm in 2.0.6, it's limited to 180 now. So even if I could overclock it, I can't. Basically. Right, chuck this in there. Chuck this in there. Chuck this in there. All good. Whilst they're heating up, get this up here. Got the a-hole hidden from the channel. Which one? Oh, the spam account. Cheers, bud. Vampire deaths, welcome. Right, off we go. You were lurking, that's all good. Cheers, Charlie. Dragon Moon, welcome to the live stream. Oh, no. So yeah, at the moment, I mean, we're nearly 2 hours in, and like Landon would have done this twice. How depressing is that? That's how this game has changed. That whole thing's worth 12 grand. I don't think it's worth doing anymore. Like, that's a lot of effort for not a lot of like money. I don't like it. I really don't. That was not, you know, I can't even remember how long I dug for, but like for the amount of time I dug to get 12 and a bit grand, I mean to get 1 million at this rate is that's just way too much. See, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back and watch Landon's run and try and figure out if there's a way of like upgrading the way I'm doing stuff. The problem with it is it's easy, but like it was easier when mildew wasn't so bad messing around. Well, it doesn't matter about the markets, it just matters about like how long it's taken to get to this point. That's the thing. It's easy to get 1 million, yes, but it's being able to do it within the time limit. The time limit would be an hour, because that's the original time limit. Cloutium. I don't care where it lands, I need it.
Yeah.
How do you access the public test operator? If you look in the announcement section, it should be like, if you wish to become a tester, please like respond to this. That's my harvester broken. Thankfully, I bought some toolkits. That's lasted quite a while. Right, now we're good. We've got Cloutium on the line. Oh, get another bit of Cloutium. Fantastic. Oh. I just figured that the last thing you need on this is a compressor, really. I did that on my Steam account in my profile, but it didn't work. Oh, with these pissing fucking adverts. Piss off, you fucking wasting my time. I hate ya. I hate ya. Which mining plot is this? This is Mildew. Whoever's got that amount of sad time to make that many bloody ads on a stream is just ridiculous. I know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to waste my time building a robot to spam streamers with over 100 views. Because that's always a good time to like waste your life, isn't it? Fucking, oh, I hate, oh, it just rattles me now. It really does. I think my gold's not quite making it in. Really? That was the whole thing that was like keeping it away. Horny bots, yeah. Well, normally you would. That's how you would do it, and then you basically you have to get the code from the PTB, and then you update the beta in Steam. I mean, you can ask these questions on in the Discord where Max and Itchy and everybody else is. They will. There are people that will literally just they'll send you a link of where things are. That's how like newer people get. The problem with it is that if you go into PTB, like it's not just hey I've got the newest update I'm going to sit here and play it. You literally, I mean a lot of people don't because they're they're like oh cool I got the new version, and then they wonder why it's broken. It's because they're not reporting the bugs to make it the actual like game be fixed. So what I find a little bit annoying, like people who actively sit there and sort of like test the game out, like myself and like Jordan and a few others. It's like we're the very few people that actually do it. I mean, this time round though, there have been a few more people actually like reporting bugs, which has been quite nice. But it's like, come on, guys, you sort of need to do this, unfortunately. So that there is the divot between tier 1 and tier 2. But yeah, this is basically faster than using a drill. And the reason why is because the drill's fixed about 2, maybe, well, it's between 3 and 5 bits every couple of seconds, because it has a certain amount of like time for firing. So it's like at its fastest speed, it's 1 bit of dirt for every 4.5 to 5 seconds. Now I'm putting more dirt on that conveyor belt than a drill will.
Because you know it's coming. Yes. It's like,
If you had a drill, you'd show it would be faster. It would be, but that means I need the drill and I need to set it up as well. This is the thing, that the amount of time that you'd spend setting up the drill and then it only firing at certain points, it does take a shorter time, yeah, but then you need to be able to you need to dig out that space and get it all set up, and it's just more stuff you got to look into repairing as well. So it's just, as I said, this is just a test of like how fast I need to do things, but it is no way that I can do this faster than that Landon and others did before me. No way. It's just not being able to do done it. Spam bot. 1 million in one run. Well, that's the plan.
oh yeah.
Right, so that's 4. That's coming with me, even though I'm selling it because I don't need it, basically. Where's my saw? Under my pot. There it is.
Yeah.
Right. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm being a smart ass. Right, all this needs to come with me as well. No, but you can't remove the names because basically, if you ban one account, there's more of them. It's constant. It's just it's that annoying. It's literally a plague on YouTube.
Yeah.
But hopefully, YouTube will start working on it. Yeah, basically the whole like porn account stuff is it's a bot, and every single bot has got like a slightly different name with like a different emoji or a different like bit at the end, which means every single account is completely different, and it's constant. It's I've noticed it more like every time you get over 100 views on a stream, like every time it'll just click and it'll be like, oh cool, I'm gonna get botted again, over and over again. It happened to Diesel today as well. There's another 14 grand. It's not a lot though. It just means that I now need to just I'm gonna have to buy a compressor and some pipes, because I think that's the only way forward. It really is. I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to. And then it is just go for it. I need this and 1, 2, 3. But I also, oh, that's really annoying. I need another straight conveyor. No, like I said, each name, the names are just, they're completely, they change every single bot has got a different name, every single one of them, and it just sucks every single time. You're just like, yeah, and then it keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. Like a couple of streams ago, I got bombarded with chat. I got bombarded with the sex Tinder bot, another sex bot, a casino bot, and I think there was a loan shark in there as well. Just constantly, it's just constant spam. The worst part is you can't do nothing about it. I'm waiting for T3 before I'm ready to get back into this game. You might be waiting until like December, maybe next year. So I would just play. Conspiracy Kitty, thank you very much for subscribing. It's most appreciated. Yeah, you're better off just playing the game. Like, there's no point in like, oh, I'm just gonna do this because that's gonna be miles away. You're literally, it's just gonna be a long time before everything gets done. Like tier 3, they haven't really started it. They're working on the farming stuff at the moment, and this big fixie update that's just about to happen. Like I said, the only problem with that is it's been the truck has just played havoc. Right, so that's going to go there. Need another pipe. Come on. We got like 23 grand. So many chunks of dirt left around. It is all my fault as well. Right, so that can go on there, but then I need to put that on there for a second. Right, cool. So I've got enough room to put this in. The actual compressor, I'm going to need the pickaxe for a little bit. Oh, screw off. Right, seriously. No, they haven't. So this is their roadmap right now, is finish off this like update that's just going in now, but it's still taking time because of the truck problems that's being caused. And then that update goes in, then they start working on 2.1, and 2.1 is going to be the farming update. 2.2 is going to be tier 3. You might not see tier 3 until the end of the year going into next year. I would literally not hold your breath for tier 3. Alright? That's how I see it. Don't even hold your breath for it. Because you're going to be waiting a really long time. I would just play the game and be happy, because you have no idea what you're going to be waiting for. Like, this is why I've been looking around for other games to play, because the way this channel works is, at some point I will basically stop playing Hydroneer because I can't carry it on physically, and the reason why is just because there's just not enough in this game for me to keep going on. So why would I keep? I need to play something else in those times, which is why I picked up Raft, which is why I picked up that's why I got when I got chucked in to do Astro Colony, I was like, yeah, I'll do it, because it's another game I can play that's going to move me forward a bit more. I even looked into Construction Simulator today. It doesn't come out to the 20th of September, but it looks promising. Like, even Google Trends, like, there's quite a lot of people looking for it. Right, so that's bedrock. What just happened? Oh, that just happened. Right, that's fine. I need my spare belt. And then we're just... Oh, God. Oh, it's one of those days. Where did I put my spare Oh, yeah. I molded it, didn't I? Right, there we go. Done. So let me just pop this down here. And now we're just going to keep digging. I made a flip-flop more on going to see my new computer for the control. Ah, fair enough. Hey, dude, at the end of the day, if it helps, it helps. But I think because there's like the thing that's getting me with this though is that when it comes to the balancing of this game, he like obviously Max has like messed around with the game a bit. He's made things a bit easier like, and harder to like gain on and this that and the other. And I think that's what I'm actually seeing here. Like the amount of time that it's taken me to do this already is far more than what you should be looking at anyway. But because of the way the game is, I can't get to the lower end of dirt because the amount of cloutium I would need to dig in tier 2, that's the I'm literally limited by tier now. Back in the day of like the older versions of the game, you weren't limited by tier, so it's much harder now. I mean, we've only got 25 grand. I need $975,000. That's going to be really, really flipping impossible, you know? Not within a short space of time. So I think it's going to be... I think I'm just going to have to call it and just say it can't be done as fast as it would be back in the day. In the PTB, does the centralizer glitch still work, or have it been completely replaced with a new? It still works, but in fairness, the new hook is amazing. Hey bud, bet you can't think without singing it. 8765309. Huh? And there we have a wild hybridsteel in his natural habitat looking for his prey. Cloutium, which is the... I'm not looking for Cloutium in this one. Cloutium's got really... Yeah, but so... Back then, I mean, Cloutium really... It wasn't really worth as much. But the way that this game was structured was you were able to... When you were able to just go as low as you wanted as soon as you could, it was easier. You know, you were able to get down to like floor... What was it? Floor 12? On this one, and it was like floor 15 at Mildew. So back then you were able to dig so much deeper so quickly, but now because of the obviously the new version of the game, you're stuck at this level of like floor 9.5. You know, where we can't dig. This is the reason why you're stuck on like this level, and this is the reason why I can't do the million drop anymore, because it's just too hard. The only way it could be done, and it would have to be done the other way that I did it before, and it would be just like pelt the crap out of how many drills you can get. Like the way I did it in 4 hours, I had 15 what we call like tier 1 drills now. I had 15 of those just pelting cash, and that was on Ember. The problem with Ember is that with this patch at 2.0.6, Cloutium you can't get on the top level of dirt anymore. You have to be down a specific level, and it's like that's going to screw up speed running as well. And it's like it's really, really hard. So there's just so much that you have to work. You have to try and figure out how to do all these like different things now. No, I'm not looking for. I'm not looking to make nukes at all. It's just, yeah, the way the game works now, that you have to rely heavily on machinery. There's no way you could do a by hand dig for an hour and have £1 million now. It's impossible. So because of that, Max has basically fixed the game, but at the same time, he's sort of spoiled it for people who were looking to do like a speedrun. So the only way to do a speedrun now is using machines as fast as you can. Now, if you've got... I mean, we did 650 of Cloutium in 8.5 hours from 0. So 8.5 hours in, and we had like 650 Cloutium. Within that time, I'd earned $1 million. So at the moment, that time stands at about 8 hours. So it goes to show how much the game has changed, because my fastest record was 4 or 4 and a bit. So yeah, it's changed. Definitely has. hate doing this as well. You mess up by one little bit and it's like, yay. For fuck's sake. Oh, it's all gone Pete Tong, mate. The worst part is knowing it's all in the water.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. So, yeah, I think the game's changed too much for to be able to do this run. It really has. Right, let's not put this in the wrong place this time, shall we? I'll live with the fact they're under there.
Yeah.
Do you play Fall Guys? Sometimes. I normally play it on the on console with my brothers. It's always good, so I take some time off for myself when it comes to gaming. Like, because obviously my main focus on YouTube is gaming. Because I've always been a gamer, I always have a console. Hence this. And that sits next to me, and it's all good. It's really weird. I'm looking at my lighting and it's like... I'm really orange because of the light. So I think I'm going to try this again another day. And I think I'm going to have to do it with drills. I think it's the only way. Because doing it by hand is just going to take way too long. I mean, it's already taken 2.5 hours and we're not even halfway there, you know? That's the worst part about it, knowing that there is so much more to do and I can't do it that fast. Not even by hand. And you would need machines to do this. And at that point, you might as well just go to any plot. For me, that plot would be South Hope. But then it's like looking to earn 6 grand, 7 grand at the beginning of the game just to do it. I don't really want to come here and do it because like expanding to like 30 odd drills that quickly is just not plausible. Yeah, I think I could have. Like, look at the amount of iron that's just going through now. Yeah, I think it has to be done with drills. You can't do it by hand anymore. Not this, you know. I think I'm just going to call it. Which means that the old strategy of us, how we used to do things, can't be done this way anymore. And I think this is a bug. I can't be, because I've already seen rubies before. Right. Well, I think I'm done. I still need a pan to count all this up. Yeah, I think the game's been fixed too much to be able to do the run by hand anymore. So this means I'm going to have to do it by machine. That's just how it's going to be. Yeah, that's what I mean. Max has fixed it, which means it ain't going to work anymore. I mean, by hand, how much does that bar weigh? That is one drill for a couple of minutes work. Yeah. I'm getting ready to play some Ultima Online. Cool. Enjoy it. Be happy. So this thing's only worth like $4,500. I'm a little bit disappointed. I think the best part about this is I've done this and I've tested it, and now I know it doesn't work. So now I can sit there and go, right, okay, machine weighs it is. So that's only 258 pounds. That's £5,000.
Yeah.
I'm going to split this into 4 bars so I can make 2 necklaces, and it should come out about £15,000. Like this is what I mean. It spoiled it, because like I said, when we were able to dig right down to the bottom the old school way, this worked so much faster. But the plan, the way that I've set it up and the way that I've gone through it, completely fine. The downside is the amount of fudge arsing around and not being able to get down to a low level. Like, so in the old version of the game, we used to be able to get down to floor 12, or was it 14? Floor 14. Yeah. It's not a speed run, it's getting a grips with the drill system. Oh, the drill system is really bloody easy. You gave it a good try, even if... Yeah, the piping problem doesn't bother me at all. What bothers me is the fact that in order for you to get that much money that quickly now, you have to physically go on the run of, like, you have to go drills. And you have to get down to the deepest dirt you can straight away as quickly as possible. And the only way to do that is by coming here. Depending on how big you want your setup. I mean, if you're going for like space, this probably isn't the best way to do it. And at this point is where I would say South Hope would probably be one of the best plots to do it on. Okay. Well, the problem with the Ice Helm is it's $7,000 to start. You've got to find 7,000 to start with. Now, it'd take you solid digging underground. It's going to take you half an hour to get enough money to get to South Hope. So you're looking at 45. You're looking at 45 minutes to get to Ice Helm. So that's quite a long time of messing around. You're looking for a plot of land where you can get to quite quickly and easily and not have to spend out a lot of money. There's only one, and that's Drek. But the problem with Drek is that it's all a little bit skew-whiff, isn't it? So there's 13 grand. So after what, 2.5 hours of digging, I've earned 37,000. If I ever find out whoever made this bot, I just want to smash them in the face. Like, really, really hard. Because it's just annoying. So 37 grand in 2.5 hours. That's horrific. Especially like hand digging. Hand digging used to be like, you can still outpace machines, but it's yeah, it's not great, is it? So the way that I would do it then is I would spend, unfortunately, I'd spend probably about an hour digging at like Ember, and I would come here. But that's just, as I said, this is just me. Because I'd go 6.5 grand into this. Turn that button to niggly. So I would basically come here, and I would come off that land there and go straight underground. I'd even probably end up putting my sorting stuff underground, like everything just under, no conveyor belts up, trying to make it as cheap as possible, and then just rinse it. Basically, set up a couple of bits of flooring. Actually, F7 works, doesn't it? F7, yes. Right. So you'd be looking at building a pipeline across this section here into here, and then straight down, like straight down into the bottom of tier 1, and building out from there really, really quick. I mean, you don't even need you don't need stairs at this point. You can run down the side of this hill, so that would be all right. Yeah, I know the plot, so I think this is going to be. I'm going to have to sort of like have a think about this. I don't know why I'm lagging so much either. We don't know. It's very, very strange. Yeah. I think it could be done, but it's going to take longer than it used to because of just how Max has balanced the game. I think that's literally how it is. Well, I'm at a little bit of a loose end now because I was going to go for a little bit longer. Interesting. Let me just go, let's go back to my old game for a sec. Do. Welcome to my home. I was going to be working on this at some point as well. No. Fishing you get less money. I don't know how many times I have to say this. No. Fishing is shit for money. Alright. I did a video on this. I did a video. Right? And I spent an hour fishing and an hour digging, right, and mining. Within half an hour of fishing, within half an hour of digging, I'd already earned twice as well, almost as much as the entire fishing trip for an hour. So no, it's not a great way to start. And the worst part about fishing is you have to dig to start with. So you have to dig, get a fishing rod, and then go and fish. Or what you do is you dig, and then you just carry on digging. And then as soon as you hit bedrock or ember, you're earning more money. I'm building. No, well, so basically it's a tiered build. So this is tier 1. The idea is to basically extend this out and be over here and be all good, and that's all fine. Over there is like the RGB lighting for all of this, and then downstairs is going to be tier 2. So tier 2 that side, tier 2 that side. It's going to wrap itself down and go up that chimney, because with the RTY mod, when it's all been fixed, I'll do it properly. But the RTY mod, you can go up the wall flatways, so it looks like an upward conveyor belt. That's the plan. Fishing is now weaker as at the time of Hybrid makes his video. When I made the video, I've made two fishing videos. Like, one of them was on the older version of the game, one of them was on this version, and fishing was, I mean, first off, it's a little bit slow and boring, but you spend an hour fishing and you'll earn around 5 grand, right? If you dig for an hour at bedrock with just a spade and a bucket and a water supply, you can earn like 10 grand in an hour. So the first hour of any speed run, if you're going for like that, would just be earning money. But yeah, that's sort of where I'm going. I've got to be honest, I want to get my camera fixed, because my camera is really weird. It's really weird. Like, in this lighting, where it is now,
That's alright. Bye.
I just have to have less orange. So it does it itself. It's all nice. You just see the old video. I did 2. So I did one back on the old one, and I did one in the new, in 2.0 as well. And even then, I mean, fishing, I did it, I've done it ridiculous. Like, in that first one, it was like within the first 5 minutes, how much could you earn? I was outperforming fishing as quickly as I could. But the thing that stops fishing being so lucrative, even with all the special fish, is that you're dictated by how long it takes you to catch a fish. You know, and then you might only get a little fish or a big fish or a boot or this and the other. When you're digging, everything apart from a shard is money. You know. Why are you so green? Well, it's right. So this is a new camera. It's really weird. Literally trying to find where this camera belongs. It's really hard. They have a relic finder. Yeah, I know. It's because I only got my new camera turned up today. And it's like, okay. Yeah, there we go. I think that's better. See, I thought that, right? The problem with it is the old camera, I've got to be honest, right? This is the AVerMedia 315. And the AVerMedia is 315. It's a 60 FPS camera. And the other one was only a 30, right? But the problem with it is it doesn't have as much customization when it comes to like being able to zoom in, this, that and the other, and mess around with this and mess. It just seems to not work properly. So, how does it look? How many hours do I have in hydroneer? About 1,100. Too many, basically. But yeah, it's all good. Literally, I'm just trying to I want to get my camera sorted now. Does that look better, guys? So you can only dig on plots you haven't got if you're... Are you happy with it? It needs... I need time to get used to it. The worst part is it's missing some settings that I would have used in like the old version of like my camera. So that's a little bit of a bugger. But I can do this now. Which I know you hate this because I sent you the screenshot. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, it's all fun and games, isn't it? I can blush as well. But like I showed this to Charlie and he just hated it. Yeah, it's really weird. Exactly, you can't dig on them. Yeah, that's the thing. So in the original versions of my camera I was able to change those settings, but with this one I can't. It's very, very, very strange. But you know, it works. When I say it works, it works. I would say it's missing settings that would definitely make the camera better. Looks like a program on Steam. Cool. Yeah, it feels like it. Yep. But I like the camera itself. It is quite cool. But for me, it's just... I don't know. It feels like it needs more options to be able to mess around with it. I think if I had like... I hate when people do that crap. Yeah. Cam's got a weird shapeness to it. No, that's just because it's a wide angle. This is the 315's not. I wouldn't say it's not as good as the 513, but the 513 is like a 4K camera, which is a little bit like too much. How does that look? That's running at 1280 by 720. It just still feels a little bit green, doesn't it? Anyway, because we're at the end of the stream, using OBS. Yes, but I can't change the settings of the... Could get a DSLR if you have the money. Yeah, I don't have the money. Money? Money? If I had money, I'd buy myself a proper rig. Yeah. Where's my bog standard settings? Video filters? Yeah, video. If I just revert the settings, that's how bad it is to start with. This is what I've been doing. It just doesn't work properly. And now the camera is going to die. Yeah, I might have to. But yeah, I like it. It's just now I've got to sit here and faff around with it for a really long time, just trying to get it sort of like perfect and stuff. Let me see if I can add an effect filter. Add a LUT. Let's have a look. What does that do? Nothing. I haven't got a LUT for it. I have to turn that off. Looks a bit foggy. Yeah, it's because I've screwed with the settings now. 'Tis the joys of messing around with stuff, really is. Well, yeah, I mean, there's one by, I can't remember his name now. It's Vox, I think it is. He's been doing that. I mean, that doesn't look too bad. But I just want it to be a little bit more sort of like perfect, if you know what I mean. There you go. But yeah. I don't know if that looks any better. The window's always going to be small. I'm never like the only time I ever record big is when I do my reaction stuff. So this is like when I'm doing like extracts into videos and stuff. But I like the wideness of it. I mean, I've cut half the actual screen off because it picks up so much of my door. My door. I don't like this door. It's too white. But because it's a door, I can't decorate it. So I just cut the camera off. And then just use that bit. Cheers. Yeah, the animations and stuff. It all comes from... I spent money on this. It was on Nerd or Die. But the plus side to having Nerd or Die is that they one of their old summer codes worked to like getting 50% off. So instead of spending like $30 on stuff, I spent $15, which was like 12 quid. I was like, get in! So yeah, I was always looking around for like ways of making things a bit cheaper. Let me just try something quick. Let me just delete that one. Have we got any actual filters I can do on here? Color correction. Let's just try this, shall we? So the worst part is because I'm up here, my top monitor is a bit dodgy. Funky. Still looks a bit funny, doesn't it? You could put wrapping paper on the door and decorate it. That's a really bad idea. The worst part is I've got kids, so that would suck. Unfortunately, having children means that you can't ever have anything nice. It really does. It's just not great. But on the plus side, I think we're done. We've done our experiment. We know what we're doing. I think the only way to do a speed run now is because I'm under 100 views. As soon as you go under 100 views, that's it. Yeah, that's the whole thing done. Yeah, you can't have nothing nice with kids. It's just, to put this into perspective, my wife has built a little pirate ship out of like a block Lego for my son. It was his birthday, and then he decided he was going to. The first thing he did was break it. I was like, yeah, cool. So there's no point. Absolutely no point. Oh, it's weird because I look a little bit yellow, and I don't like it. It's this bloody filter. There you go. What? I'll take the filter off. There we go. Looks normal now, doesn't it? Maximum science. How you doing, Zoltan Snarf? They break, they bite, they chew, they throw. Yeah. Oh, I've had all that over just today alone, so it's not worth it. But yeah, it is the joys. I'll sit here and I will figure out everything else when it comes to my camera. As because it's new today. It took me a little while to sort the settings out on the last one. Really did. But when I finished messing around with it, it was working. I want to put this into perspective, right? That's 99,000. We only turned those machines on once. Kids are awesome. I love my kids, but I'd say the last week and a half has probably been more in testing, and I don't know why. Yours are always better. No, they're not always better. I can't wait till your next try. It was fun to watch. Yeah, I think my next try, I'm going to go drills. So what I've got here is basically what I'm going to be setting up roughly. So we're going to go intake straight across. I'm just going to go straight down. Get down to this point here. It's not going to look as nice, but 10 drills pumps out quite a lot of cash quite quick. And getting enough iron and stuff just to keep belting on. Yeah, it took me 8.5 hours to get 650 Cloutium, but that I don't know if I still got that run. If I've still got the run, then I could see how much money I actually had from doing that drill or that run. No, I don't. So I'm going to delete that one off. I'm going to delete this one off. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying that I couldn't get it working. 2 to 4 years old, that was my worst time. Mine are 3 and 6 now. And I'm gonna be honest, like the last week and a half has been, I would say, out of every time that we've had the kids around, and with Kerry going through what she did, like they weren't even that bad at that point, but for the last week and a half, it's been just a nightmare. That's what it's been. My chat's off the right. Give me a second. On the plus side, right? I'm fixing stuff on the fly here. So because I'm in live chat, I can actually see this sort of off board. So that is it's this one, right? Okay, cool. Fixing stuff on the fly. It's all good. So yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I think we've done it. We gave it a good go today. I didn't get the result I wanted, but I learnt, and that's okay. So that can sit there. My camera, that can be moved over a little bit. Oh no, my camera's locked. My camera is not locked. Move that over, and then my gaming capture. There we go. I'd say that's alright now. My worst time was between 12 to 20. I hope your children aren't like me. If they're like me, I'm in trouble. I'll put that into perspective. Because I wasn't nice. I was terrible. And if I talked to my mum about that, literally when I got to like 25, I phoned up my mum and apologised. So that's how bad I was. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm done now. I'm gonna spend a bit of time going through my camera and everything else. So what have you got next week? Next week I haven't recorded at all anything. The reason I'm still waiting for like Hydroneer to update. I've got videos ready to go for 2.0.6, which sucks, but I can't put them out just yet because the game hasn't been updated. I'm going to be doing another Astro Colony. If you guys, I don't know if you're enjoying that. Astro Colony seems to be pretty cool, and if I've got time next week, I might do a couple of cheeky streams on Raft, because on Tuesday when I've done the tip run, I'll be coming home and I won't have anything else to do, and then on Thursday, the kids are at school, and I'm on with Todd, so I'll probably do another Raft stream then as well. Not really sure what else to do at the moment, mainly because I think Astro Colony is one that I'm still sort of like plodding my way through it. Hydroneer, my problem with Hydroneer is that I haven't really got a lot to do on Hydroneer, and it's like I've covered everything again, and I'm like I can't carry on because I'm around if you want to test camera. I'm going to be honest, man. I think if you've got the link and you've sent it to my Discord, that would be amazing. Thank you very much. And I will sit here and just... I think I know what's wrong with it. I just need to just up a few things. It's because it's new. In all honesty, because it's new and I need to figure it out. It's what I did with the last one. The 3020E, this one. If you want a good camera, this, right? This is the Logitech C390E, I feel. Was it the 390? I can't even remember what bloody camera this is. I think this just needed a good bloody clean as well. Horrible. There we go, it's clean now. It might do a better picture. But yeah, the C930E, right? The C930E, real good camera. Oh, okay. Cloutium is around 1%. It is 1%. For all drilling, around 200 per pound. For you don't. Alright, so I'm not going for a Cloutium. I was just going for how much money I can earn. Cloutium, I'm just going to spend and just earn money from it. Yeah, I did that in 8.5 hours. That's how long it took. And that wasn't... I wasn't really going full pelt either. And I screwed up a couple of times as well. Things like C910. No, it's a C930E. Give me a sec. I'll find it. This bad boy. Let me just... This one. Oh, yeah. I've got to pull my screen up. Let me just mask that for a second. Let me just pull up my Windows capture. I'll call this my right screen. And do that one. So, that is the camera that I used to use, and I've still got it. It's a bloody good camera. Honestly, I never had a problem with it. The reason why I upgraded is because I wanted a new camera. I wanted something that's more modern. This is more modern, but getting it like perfect is a little bit harder. So let me just type it up, and you can have a look at how much it costs. Logitech C930E, go shopping. This thing is 55 quid refurbed, 74, 45 for refurb, 60 quid, that's the C920. But the C930E, I'm going to be brutally honest, it is a good camera. And even with that going, when I put them next to each other, because I did a screenshot to Charlie. Let me just find the screenshot. So if I save that image, I'll put it onto my desktop. Cam test. Yeah, alright, no. Cam test. Let's bring up my stream quick. Will there be any more? No, I'm sort of winding down now, if I'm going to be honest. I swear I just put it on there. That's Cloutium. You know when you rename something and you can't find it. But yeah. Do 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 do. That was the difference. Like that was the Ava Media 1313 versus the Logitech. In all honesty, that one looks a little bit pixelated because it's all like I was still messing around with it. But that, by the time I'd finished with it, the Logitech was just a stronger version of. I can tune it in quite nicely. But yeah, so I think that's going to be it. I'll have a faff around with this and get this one sorted, and it'll be proper. But it's just going to take me a little bit of time to tune it. But I want to say thank you very much, guys, for kicking by. All right, it's been awesome to have you here. Yeah, not the result I wanted, but we will get there again, and I will figure it out, and we'll go a bit faster, harder, and go into drills next time. So thank you very much for kicking by. I'll see you all later. I want to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great week, and I will try and get stuff out for you ready to watch. But it might be a bit slower next week because I've got to do it all and mess around with stuff. Alright, catch you later. Bye-bye for now. Oh, we're going to the wrong one.